Welcome to the lair of the Batty Boffin.
Hi there Batty fans, back for a little more Quadratics. Now hopefully you'll know vaguely what you're doing if you come across something like that. Just as a quick recap, I'd like you to have a go at this now. If looking at that makes you go, oh my goodness, I don't know what to do, then check out one of the earlier videos where I tell you how to multiply these out. But if you think you know what you're doing, pause the video and multiply that out, please. How did you get on with that? Hopefully you had something like this. I'll get my little things out to draw my dragon claws. Multiplying the first two, we get, x squared. Then the outside two, first outside, we've got negative 7, did you spot that? Times the x. And then the inside two, 4 times the x. And finally the last two, minus 28 on the end. The middle two terms will simplify, giving you a final answer of x squared minus 3x minus 28. There, I hope you got that. If you didn't, stop this video and go to one of the other ones and check out to make sure you can do these okay. I'm just going to add my little drops of blood because I like it. Drop of blood from the dragon claws. Okay, now that's a fairly simple bracket. We've just got an x and just a number on there. That's the classic ones, but you can have other things in front of those x's. We don't generally have things like x squareds in there because when you end up with something, you end up with a cubic and stuff like that. We're not doing those right at the moment. But we are going to try one that's got something a little more than just an x in there. So have a go with this one. Actually, I'm going to put both minuses in, I think. Okay, so let's work through this one together. Again, we're going to use FOIL just the same as we did before. So the first two, that's 2x times x, which is 2x squared. Then we've got the outside ones. 2 times negative 5. 2x times negative 5 is negative 10x. Then we've got the inside ones. Negative 3 times x, negative 3x. And the last ones, negative 3 times negative 5. Now if you're not sure about that, check out some other videos on positives and negatives. But hopefully you'll know that that is positive 15. So all in all, we end up with 2x squared. We have minus 10x minus another 3x, which is minus 13x plus 15. Okay? Right. Time to go and get a cup of coffee. I've got mine just here, and there'll be some for you to do in just a minute. Right, here we are back again. So I've got 3 for you to have a go at here, which have numbers in front of the x's, a few negatives scattered here and there, a couple of biggish numbers down there. We do them exactly the same way as we've done before. The first two, the outside two, the inside two, and then the last two. So, time for you to pause the video and have a go at these now, and then I'll pop back in a minute and we'll do the worked examples together. Right, ready to go. So, the first two, the 2x times the x, that's 2x squared. Then we've got the outside two, the 2x times the negative 4, negative 8x. Then we've got the inside two, the 3 times the x, and finally the last two, the 3 times the negative 4. So when we combine those middle two terms, we end up with 2x squared. We've got a negative 8x plus a 3x, so that's minus 5x, and then minus 12 on the end. Okay, here's the next one. Here we've got a 3x times a 2x. That is 6x squared. It's not 5x squared, we're not adding them, we're timesing them. Okay, so it's a 3 times the 2 and the x times the x, 6x squared. And then we've got the outside too. A 3x times a negative 3, minus 9x. Then we've got the inside too. A negative 2 times a 2x is negative 4x. And then finally, the last two. A negative 2 times a negative 3 is a positive 6. So the answer to that one altogether comes out to 6x squared. Then we have a negative 9x, take away another 4x. Again, if you're not sure about these, check out some of the videos on positives and negatives. That altogether makes a negative 13x and a plus 6 on the end. Good, that one's a little trickier, having the numbers in front of the x in both places. And the last one down here, we have a 4x times a 5x. That's 20x squared. And then we have the outside ones, a 4x times a negative 3. That's negative 12x. Then the inside ones, 2 times a 5x is a positive 10x. I hope you can see this down in this corner. I'll write the answer a bit further down. And then the last bits, a 2 times a negative 3 is a negative 6. So altogether that comes out to 20x squared. We have negative 12x's plus 10x's, so that's take away 2x's, take away 6 at the end. There, hope you managed that all right. Pop back along to the next video and there'll be a little more practice on these for you. See you next time, Batty fans.
Mwahaha! Mwahaha! Mwahaha!